Hi friends, you all seem to like the rat spots video I did for World's Edge last season, so here's a video for you on the 10 best rat spots for Kings Canyon, just to help you out in ranked for those situations where you've got those 0 brain cell teammates that die off drop and you just need a place to rat to save your RP. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing while you're here. You've got the power to really help our community grow. Anyway, let's get into these rat spots, and we're going to start with these ones on air base because there's some really cool ones here. You will kind of need a Valkyrie or I guess a really skilled Pathfinder or Ash to get to these. So there's 2 here I want to show you. This one by the stairs that lead away from airbase towards runoff. There's a little ledge you can jump over and sit on, and to be honest this one by itself works well enough, but there's an even better one if you jump off the edge and just underneath that ledge you'll find a little cubby hole. The other one is a little bit more to the middle of airbase. Again, if you fly off by the stairs and then go underneath, you'll find another little cubby hole you can hide in. And in fact, I was hiding here when there was a Loba running around above me, and she had no idea I was down below there. So these 2 are great rat spots. In fact, they might be 2 of the best on the map. Let's head over to Relic next for some more good rat spots. And there's a great one on the edge of Relic. And this is on the gauntlet side of Relic if you're trying to find it. And it's really easy to get to. You just walk around the edge. So you don't need a movement legend. And if you crouch in the corner, it's going to be really hard for people to find you, unless they've got a bloodhound or a seer, of course. Next, we've got these magic hiding trees. There are loads around Kings Canyon, so I can't show you every single one, but for the most part, if you see a tree, you could definitely try climbing up any tree you see. The 2 I know about for sure are this one by the jump tower on the airbase side of bunker. You simply just climb up it, or you could even use a movement ability if you want to. The other tree I know about on the other side of bunker is on the river end side of bunker. Again, it's another tree you can climb up, or in this case I use Valkyrie's jump jets to fly up there, and if you crouch down you can again hide on top of the tree. As we're near bunker, there is another cool rat spot I can show you up here on the pipes. It's open, so if anyone sees you, you are kind of in trouble, but it's so high up, most of the time I find people just don't look up there. So you can literally get up there and people will just run in and out of bunker without even noticing you're way above them. For the next rat spot, let's move across to Pitt. There are a couple of little spots around here. I like this one up by the tree in the entrance on the spotted lakeside. People tend not to look up here as they run past because it's on a slightly raised ledge, plus there's a tree there which gives you a little bit of cover. So if you crouch down behind this, it's a fairly solid rat spot. On the other side of the same entrance, there's another tree you can hide by. There are also a few others dotted around here. Let's move on to Repulsor because there's a good one here, and everyone knows you can get up on the main tank, but what you might not know is that you can also climb over and hide behind the center debris of the repulsor tank. And what this means is you can climb up there and then get an extra bit of hiding, so even if other teams are climbing up there, they might not notice you're hiding there. I literally found this by accident the other day, but it's a really great one I didn't know existed. The next hiding place I want to show you is this great one in Cage. So Cage is really open now, so there aren't many great rat spots around here. But there are 2 barrels under the walkways where Cage is, and you can actually hide behind these barrels. Now it is a little tricky to get up on some of them, but there are 2 here and you can hide behind both of them as you can see. And for the most part, even though you're open to your sides, I find people don't pay much attention to those barrels, and you can even see the teams are fighting here and none of them saw me. I even got scanned by a seer and he still had no idea where I was. So I think this is a great one that people don't really know about yet. As we're near Cage, let me show you this other great rat spot on the mountains, and it's across from the cave exit from Market on the Cage side. If you go up to this ridge and you fly up or climb up, there's a little hole you can crouch in, and it makes it really hard to see you. There do tend to be a few end zones that end up near Cage, so this could be a great rat spot to get you to the top 5 or the top 3 in those really tricky ranked games. Let's go to a nice and simple rat spot which should be super easy to get to in Runoff. You know you've got the bridge in Runoff connecting the buildings? Well, for that first bridge, you can just climb up there and hide underneath it. Obviously, this is a more open rat spot, but there definitely are a few end zones that finish by Runoff this season, so this could be a nice little rat spot for you to hide in. Darting across the market now, there's a really great rat spot really close to the respawn beacon. Look diagonally from the respawn beacon and climb up these little rocks you see. You should find this little cubby hole you can just crouch in. So those are 10 great rat spots I found on Kings Canyon. But I do also have a couple of bonus rat spots before we finish. There's a great rat spot on the mountains, but this time it's over by Capacitor. It's on the way from Capacitor and kind of towards Farm. If you fly up at this angle, you'll be able to get into this awesome hiding spot, which is almost impossible for anyone to see you in. There is also a ledge just to the left of that where you've got the massive tree, which if you've got a Valkyrie or any kind of movement legend, you can just fly up there and crouch down behind the tree. The final one for this video can be found at the bottom of Labs from Capacitor. Before, you used to be able to get into this vent, but that's blocked off. However, I did find you could crouch behind that massive pipe, and it's a great hiding place. There was even a pathfinder that ran straight past it, had no idea I was behind it. So hopefully these rat spots will help you just to get those few extra placement points in ranked. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.